Wall Street Memes Casino,
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.
What a classic. I mean, you put the boxing industry, everyone's talking about it. What a classic. After all the build-up, after all the drama, man, just, what do you got to say? How do you feel?
I'm gutted, you know. I went in there to take the titles back to my babies. They're not coming back. So yeah, I'm a little bit gutted, but you know, everyone seems to enjoy the fight, and hopefully we can run it back. I'll leave that to Ben. But yeah, I think we can do that again.
What an amazing night. I'm going to open it up to everyone real quick. Fraser, but quickly to Ben real quick. Ben, recap the night, man. Such a build-up lead to this fight with Fraser and Fabio for over a year now. This built up, and the climax hit tonight in an absolute classic. People are calling it one of the best British title fights ever, if not the best. The internet words. What do you got to say, man? Talk about the night.
Crazy, crazy night. First of all, congratulations to both of the fighters just for putting on possibly the fight of the year already. It was pretty special. That was intense. Wasn't an enjoyable watch for I think either of the teams. It was just unbelievable. I think look, the knockdown and maybe the point deduction that people will look back on and maybe question, maybe swung it in towards a draw, but Fraser should be incredibly proud. He showed a huge amount of guts. I feel like dominated the fight at times, but Fabio Wardley, he is the most, I've never seen a fighter out on his feet but still as dangerous as what he is. He's pretty special, it's incredible. His face was matched up at times and he just kept coming, and he was always dangerous. But yeah, obviously gutted not to win. Felt that perhaps we did enough, but the main thing for British boxing, what an advert. That was incredible. Two absolute warriors, showed a huge amount of heart. Fraser will learn so much from that as his first real fight in the professional ranks. I think people forget, you know, his 9th professional fight, and yeah, probably did just enough, but can't argue with the draw. It was an incredible spectacle, and yeah, it'd be great to see it again, and I think Fabio might need a bit of time. Looking at his face and his nose, he might need a bit of time there, but special night, and huge viewing figures, and I know just what an advert for British boxing.
Absolutely. Well, I'll open it up to the floor. If anyone has any questions for Fraser and Ben. We do have a couple mics going around.
Fraser, congratulations, brilliant performance and a brilliant fight. I appreciate it's very soon after the fact and it's probably not going to make you feel any better, but how does it feel to be involved in a genuine modern classic for British boxing?
I think that'll take, you know, a little bit of time to sort of to get that to be like a nice feeling at the minute. I'm a winner, and that's I'm gutted, you know. I'm gutted. I wanted them titles. I wanted to take them titles back to Bird and Trent, and I wanted them titles for my kids, you know. But you live and you learn, you know. I'm healthy. Like I said in a few interviews, just this past week I've had people real close to me, these family members. So, and I know that this is not pain, you know. That's real pain. I'm healthy. I've come through the fight. I've learned a lot. I just hope this man to my left can guide me now, you know. This is for boxing expertise to guide me in the right place, right direction, and I think I've shown that, you know, I can do something in this sport. I really can.
How impressed were you with Fabio Wardley? How surprised were you that he was able to hold those shots in 12 rounds?
I knew it was tough. Obviously, we've seen it before, and we knew about it. You know, when he gets hit, he comes alive and stuff like that. So I was expecting that. I'm just kicking myself a little bit because you just think, why didn't you just turn the screw a little bit? Because I feel like at one point, you know, you feel someone's energy just go. But on the other hand, this is a man that's had so many knockouts. You've got to be a bit wary. I wouldn't say he's the biggest puncher I've ever been in with, but he definitely hits hard enough to make you wary to just, you know, go at him like that.
Ben, a question for you. I think everybody in this room wants to see that again. How likely is it that we see it again, and how likely is it that it's next?
I think it's the biggest fight for both of them. and usually that means it happens. I think Fabio will need more time than Fraser, otherwise we'd be looking at it, running it back very, very soon. But yeah, I believe it happens. Fabio's a warrior. He wants the biggest fights, he wants the biggest nights, just like Fraser does, and there's no bigger fight now. I believe we'll see it again.
Congratulations again.
Fraser, so you got dropped in the 5th, but it looked a little like you slipped, and then also there was the low point deduction. Did you feel like those were genuine, and do you feel that's what kind of cost you the victory tonight?
Oh no, he definitely hit me with a shot. My foot. Yeah, he definitely hit me with a shot. When I was going backwards, and you know this is heavyweight boxing. You know, I'm not daft enough to just. I'm not going to say I slipped off, a shot off on the way down. You know, it is what it is. The point deduction. It was obviously there's definitely no intentional low blow there. That's not me as a fighter. You know, I've got a lot of respect for the authority in this game, the referees and judges. I just think there might have been a little bit of inconsistency with, you know, I think he got warned 3 or 4 times for the backhand, and he even did it a few times where he didn't get warned. So maybe, you know, if he gets a point off for consistently doing that, then who knows what, like I say, you know, it's been and gone now. So listen, I'm going to move forward from this fight, and you're going to see a lot more of Frazer Clarke.
Fraser, you spoke previously about the abuse you got because people said you didn't want that fight. After a performance like that, can I ask, do you feel vindicated off the back of all of that?
No, because I think winning the fight would have really rubbed it in their faces. I didn't win, I drew. But like I said, people can talk about being proud and this and that. At the end of the day, the titles are coming back with me. So at the minute, it's a bit of a sad one to take. But it's not a loss, it's a draw. You know, so I've spoken to the team and I've told them, you know, let's keep our chin up. We will build from this 100%. And to everyone that doubted me, I've heard that about my heart and stuff. You know, I'm a Clarke. I come from my dad, and if there's one thing I've got, you know, it's the heart of a lion.
Fraser, was the thoughts from your corner that you thought you'd done enough to bring those titles back?
Yeah, I think we all thought I did enough. You know, I think the rounds that I want a lot more clear. I know he had a few attacks, and he's got a crowd in there, a big crowd, and every time he throws a right hand, you know, they go crazy. If that's in an empty stadium, is it scored differently? Possibly, but like I say, you know, I respect the authority in boxing, and gutted, yes. I take full responsibility for my hand not being raised. You know, I'm a man. I would make no excuses. I should have done more, and I would have been the champion.
Just a question for Ben, if you don't mind. Obviously, it's a classic fight. The rematch will be even bigger. I know that they want to fight at Portland Road, which is obviously where Fabio was from. Is that something you consider, both of you?
Definitely consider. I speak for Fraser because I know him. Fraser was willing to fight at Portland Road 2 fights ago. He doesn't care, he's a fighting man. He wants the biggest fights. But let's see. It's an absolute monster. Did I think the Wardley-Clarke saga would go on? It's been going on for over 12 months. It still continues now as one of the best stories in British boxing. An absolute modern day classic, as Rob said, and yeah, I'm sure we'll see it again, and it will be down to the teams to decide where and when, but it's an absolute monster.
Fraser, obviously you're giving yourself everything in the ring, heart of a lion, like you said. When you got knocked down and then you got the point and you knew perhaps you were a little bit behind, how do you kind of like make sure that you're just going for it but not trying to get clipped and stuff like that?
This is boxing, you know. This isn't something I've just started doing 2 weeks ago. I've been doing this since I was 11 years old, and I love the game. I study the game, so I think it was just up for me then to go through the fight. You know, I recovered well because I was fit. And when you're fit, you can recover. I definitely knew what I was doing. I looked at the ref, got the count. I jumped up at 5 because, you know, I've seen some craziness over the last couple of years with referees counting people out, and I know we've got this fierce reputation, so I thought we'll get up a little bit early. Usually I'd get up at 8. I wasn't leaving it to chance. I got up, I got my senses about me, and I can't remember the round clearly, but I possibly went on to win the rest of the round. I think, I'm not too sure, obviously it just happened, but it is what it is.
I know it's a little bit soon after, but as you were leaving the ring, what do you think is the biggest lesson that you learned today?
Keep that fucking right hand up. And you know, I just think I need to. I've got to believe in myself a little bit more. You know, I feel like I don't feel like he won it. I feel like I didn't win it. Do you know what I mean? I feel like there was times where, you know, go on, Fraser. I can hear Ben. I can hear people ringside. I know really close. That I can see people willing me. Go on, go and do what you know you can do, and so sort of change the gear. Go and take him out, and that's what the best fighters do. Like I said, my first 12 rounder, my night fight. But going forward, you'll see that.
Fraser, congratulations and commiserations on the draw. Outside of the titles, what else was on the line for you? Had you faced defeat tonight, would you have strongly considered your status in the sport?
What a ridiculous question that is.
What
a ridiculous question that is.
I'm not.
That's some nonsense.
I'm not. There's no way I'm considering my space in the sport. You know, I believe Frazer Clarke will go on and do good things in boxing, really good things. I'm in it until I get what I need to get, and I believe that can be world titles. You know, people might not agree, but I believe, you know, if I keep doing what I'm doing, keep improving. If that's after 9 fights, think what's going to be after a few more 12 rounds. You know, I believe I can go and win world titles. I really do.
Thank you, Max. Question.
One more question, then we'll let Fraser.
Fraser, just over here. Did you say anything to Fabio after the decision, and that you can let us know?
I congratulated him. Obviously, no, I said that's what obviously we embrace. You know, me and Fabio were quite the build-up. Of course we have. But as you see, I don't think bad blood was the right name for this fight. It was bad intentions from both of us, as you could see. You know, Fabio's done fantastic, you know, in his career so far. But I thought I was a better man tonight. Obviously, one of the judges didn't think that. Well, such is life, you know, such is boxing. I'm here, I'm breathing. My family's healthy and happy. I'll be back. You'll see more of me, and I just think it proved, you know, there'll be a lot of you people in this room sitting right here now. There's a lot of you lot have doubted me, and you don't have to admit that. There's a lot of you doubted me. You need the right dance partner. I think I had it tonight. The better the fighter that comes up against me, the better the fight you'll get from me. That's 100%. These so-called big men and people that I've fought before, and that's been through no one's fault. You know, you get a lot of pull-outs. Pro boxing it's a difficult sport. I haven't had the right dance partners. Fabio came to win, and I thought I beat him tonight. But yeah, we'll move forward from this.
Well, thanks for that, Fraser.
Thanks so much.
Wall Street Memes Casino
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.